Good morning. Welcome to Dornbush download number 192. Good morning, Rod.
Good morning, Michael.
We'll have a quick update on the footy shortly, and we'll let you get your little blues snipe in, no doubt. But mate, straight to business. So Wesfarmers in the news a fair bit the last couple of months, but a bit more movement at the station. So
yeah, for sure. Like the Wesfarmers share price, last 2 months has shot up about 14%. From about $41 to I think it's about $47 at the moment. So, the reasoning behind that, there's been a few large announcements. Back a couple of months ago, they were talking about the spin-off of Coles out of Wesfarmers. So they're going to spin off Coles into a separate ASX-listed company, which will create opportunities for them. That's what they're saying. That it'll free up them to seek opportunities and for acquisitions in the future. And they've also just this week finalised the sale of the Homebase in the UK. If you remember, back in 2016, they ventured into the UK market, buying a chain of hardware stores called Homebase, and they were trying to put a Bunnings imprint, convert them into the Bunnings success story. It hasn't worked. They've backed out of the market. They've said, no, this has failed. They're actually going to make a loss of about $350 million on that venture. But I think people will give them faith, and they've had a go at it, they've had a crack at it, they've admitted they've failed and they've backed out. So they've made the tough decisions, even though it's obviously a large loss. But I think there's some leadership there. They've made the tough decision and cut and run. So and that's looking forward. Wesfarmers, there's some upside there, and that's what's shown in the response in the share price.
Yeah, you're exactly right, isn't it? I think we've seen it so often. Companies hang in there and try and turn it around, and look, sometimes it does turn around. In this particular case, they've made the decision just to take whatever they can and run, take the money and run, so to speak. Yeah, as you say, a bit of a hit, but I think the market's probably just like the news that they've said, look, it's all a bit too hard. They didn't get it right, made a mistake, took it on the chin, and now they're going to move on. So.
Yeah, it's interesting, Michael. After the spin-off of Coles, which probably won't happen until 2019, but if there's no acquisitions in the meantime, the Bunnings stores, Australia and New Zealand, is over half Wesfarmers' earnings after the spin-off from Coles. So I'm thinking they will be looking for acquisitions, for opportunities out there. So they'll be on the hunt for that. So that's why people are positive about the share price, and hopefully they make a better acquisition than the Homebase venture.
Yeah. And look, they do have a pretty good record too, don't they? I know they haven't got this one right, but history tells us that they've been able to buy good businesses, get the metrics up, get them profitable, potentially sell them off. So as you say, they're sitting on a nice little bag of cash, potentially once all this goes through, and hopefully the guys at Wesfarmers can dip the toe into something else that's going to reflect back into the share price. So,
sure.
I guess logistically, Rod, we've got a bit happening here, sort of in the office, haven't we, with accounts and changeovers, and investors have no doubt received a little bit of correspondence from us.
A lot of paperwork, I'd call it.
You've probably needed the wheelbarrow to get it into the house from the mailbox. But yes, just confirming, look, there's really nothing that needs to be done, just information about, what's happening behind the scenes here. Very quick overview, Share Investing Limited platform that we use has been sold off to another group called CMC Markets. They're basically, will keep the platform going pretty much business as normal. There'll be a few little name changes on the top of reports, but always please feel free to call into the office if something doesn't look quite right. But for all intents and purposes, really nothing that needs to be done at this stage.
Yeah, when you receive that wad of paperwork, there's actually nothing to be done as such. We've got to formally advise everyone of what's happening, obviously, and that's what that's all about. But otherwise, it's business as usual. with a few minor changes come July.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're hoping even we might see a few improvements as well. But we're flying a little bit blind ourselves at this stage. But from what we've seen and heard, it looks like it should be pretty
I think
good.
the reporting will be an improvement actually on what's in the past. So it's a plus.
Yeah,
definitely. Can we just football for 2 seconds?
I knew it was coming.
Who won last week? Michael, in that State of Origin game?
Yes, no, good game, wasn't it?
New South Wales, I think it was.
Deserved winners. We'll wait for game 2, but enjoyable game as always. But I'm
not counting my chickens yet. Don't worry about that. Said it all before.
Yes, no, well deserved. Stings a bit, but anyway, we can't win all the time, that's for sure. But anyway, we'll see how next week after. Week after, I think. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.